Hi everybody, it's Wanda. I hope everybody's having a blessed day today. I know I am. Thank you, Jesus, always on my side, always provides. And today I feel like having something different out of the ordinary. So I decided to make some lemon chicken today. And I have some nice piece of chicken cutlets there, nice and sliced up, nice and thin and scored. I made little squares on them, if you could see. So I have a chicken here. I also have a whole head of garlic that I'm not going to use it all, but it's a whole head of garlic that I grated and added some oil to it. And I have some, oh, this is a small onion, a whole onion diced really, really, really small. And I have some grated Parmesan Reggiano. I have some of that so I can put into the chicken and so I can put into my rice and broccoli that I'm making. So I have my washed rice here. I have 3 cups, and I have like about a small head of broccoli here. So what I want to do is I want to make rice. So I have 2 pots here. This one is going to be for the rice, and this one is for the chicken cutlets. I'm going to fry them up first. I'm going to put some flour on them, and I'm going to fry them up, and we'll take it from there. Okay, let's get started because I'm hungry. Let's light up these stoves. Let's see if it works. Boom, boom. Happy New Year. Okay, so I have both pots going. Now, first thing I'm going to do is I want to add some oil to this pot. And this is where I'm going to fry the chicken cutlets. I'm just going to give them a little sear. Not really fry, just a quick little sear. So I have some udon. They're just a little Japanese flakes from, sorry, hold on, my God, I need that. I need every little bit of it. Okay, this is a pack of chicken bouillon that I had opened. Maybe next time I won't open it until I'm ready to use it, because look at my hand. All right, so I'm gonna put also this little package of what is it called? Enoshimi Japanese udon noodle. They're just the flakes. So I'm just gonna put the flakes in there, and they look really pretty. They have nice little color on it. Okay, so I have that ready. First thing I'm gonna do to that pot, don't fall down. Let me get my little rag in my hand. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so to this pan here, I'm gonna add some butter so I could start putting in the broccoli, because that's what I want to do, soften the broccoli first, let it get a little soft. So let's see if this butter is soft enough that I could just take some out. Okay, that's good. So I put that in. My oil is getting hot. Now I have this flour here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw a little bit of lemon and pepper seasoning. I have some lemon and pepper seasoning here, so I'm going to throw some of that in there, like that, give it a nice little color. Okay, so some of that, and I'm also gonna add just a little bit of salt, a small amount of salt, and I'm gonna add some pepper to that. So you know what? I don't have to season the chicken because this is already seasoned. So my butter is getting nice and dark over here, a little too dark too fast. Maybe I should lower the heat. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add to my butter, I'm gonna add a little bit of garlic, which is about maybe a teaspoon of garlic. I'm gonna add, and I'm gonna add just a little spoon, like I don't know, that's about maybe 2 tablespoons of the onions. So I'm just gonna cook that up, and I'm gonna cook it with my broccoli. So I'm just gonna throw the broccoli in there. Okay, what I want to do is just cook the broccoli real softly, and this is too high. My oil got hot so fast. I don't know how this camera is working this way, but I hope you could see everything that I'm doing. So since I have this already mixed up, so I'm keeping it simple. I'm just making some lemon chicken. I have the nice little wedges right here. I have some wedges. I have some wedges. I have some little pieces of pulp, And over here in this corner I have some of the rind. Okay, so it tastes really good. So I'll do that. And like I said, I put some onions in here. This is good. What I really need to do is just to start cooking this chicken. So I'm just going to give it a little toss. Just a quick little toss. And I'm going to put it right in here. Yes, I use this big old pot. I don't know why. But that's okay. Isn't that a problem? Getting this done. I hope everybody had a blessed new year. I know I did. Surrounded by family. That's always the best. I mean, if you get along with them. Not that you're better off alone, but if you love them, it feels so good. Alright, so I think I can get one more in. Let's just try it. I'm going to put this right there. Okay, so I'm going to put this to the side. I'm going to clean my fingers. Okay, so I'm going to raise the heat on this just a little bit because I'm not cooking it. I'm just giving it a quick little fry. So that's what I'm doing here. It already smells so good. Okay, so let me get a handle. I need a handle for that. And I can definitely raise the heat a little bit in the back so I can put the liquid in there. We can start getting that rice going. So we're doing that there. We're waiting a few more minutes and then I can put on my broth in there. Okay, so let's see if we could turn these. Like I said, I just want them to get nice color because I'm gonna cook them in a nice sauce with some lemon rind and some garlic. Make a nice little sauce right there. So let's do this first. It's almost there. Just needs a few more minutes. And then I could turn it around. And this is doing good in the back. Yes, but it's really good. The onion garlic in there. It smells really good. So I'm going to give this little concoction here that I made. I'm just going to give it a little stir. And then I'm going to throw it in there and I'm going to bring it to a boil so I could start cooking my broccoli. And then I could add the rice. I have 3 cups of rice already there. See, there's a concoction. So I'm just going to throw that in the back right there. This is 2 cups of water for 3 cups of rice. I might need more water. I'm not sure right now because as this cooks, it starts to evaporate a little, but we shall see. I'm gonna add a little bit of the cheese, the grated cheese, just so you could start giving it a nice little flavor there for the rice. And this smells like it needs to be turned. I'm gonna turn this one because it's the thinnest piece. It didn't get the sear that I wanted it to. This one did. This one has a little nice sear going on. Maybe I won't make the other one until it gets a nice sear. And then I'm just going to put it in a plate. I'm going to put them in here until I get the sauce ready. Okay, I'm just going to place them right here when they're done. So I'm going to give this a few minutes to cook and to turn the nice color, and I'm going to wait for this to boil. I'll be back before I have to add the rice. Okay, so let's give this at least 10 minutes. And I'll see how many I can get done in 10 minutes, and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is coming to a boil now. It's coming to a nice boil. And I want to make it like a cheesy broccoli kind of rice. So I have it there boiling, and this, as you can see, it's almost ready. Like I said, I just wanted it to get a nice sear on both sides, which hopefully you can see the sear. Let's see, nice and seared on that side. And that side, it just got a little brown. So that's what I wanted. This one didn't, and this one is still raw. I mean, it's still filling out a lot of juice. So I'm just gonna leave that one there for a few minutes. And this one I'll flip it. I'm just gonna leave them there for a few more minutes now. I have this cheese, and it's queso de papa cheese. So I'm gonna cut a few pieces of this, and I'm gonna put it into my broccoli rice. Okay, before I add in the rice. So I have my knife. I'm just going to add a few pieces to it. So, and this is cheddar. Queso de papa is like a Spanish cheddar cheese. So I'm going to add a couple of cubes to that. It won't be much. See? I know just about that. So it can give the rice a nice flavor. I'll just throw another little piece in there. Like so. Just gonna drop it right in here. And I'm gonna take out my chicken. I'm gonna lower the heat just a little bit so it can melt my thing here. We're done. Alrighty, so now the cheese, you can see the color that it has a nice color to it, and the cheese is melting. So hopefully my rice turns a little green from the broccoli. All right, that's it. These are coming out right now. Except the middle one. The middle one's not coming out because it's not cooked totally yet. So I'm just going to take these little ones here that are definitely cooked. And I'm just going to put them here until I'm ready to put them in. And this has done with the lemon. But not yet. Okay, so there's another one. It's a nice thick piece. I'll just let them. It's a nice thick piece, but like I said, it's going to cook when I cook it with the other thing. So, okay, this is a good time right here where it's boiling really well. I'm gonna throw my rice in now. I already washed it, so I have 3 cups of rice in there. And I'm going to see if I might need a little bit of water. I'm not sure. This is splashing me so badly. Okay, I should have put it to the back like I always do. But let's give this a toss here. And I'm going to add another little bit of butter in here. Okay. Stop it. Okay, so maybe if I lower the heat a little bit. It is not cooked in the middle because this was a really big piece. But it's okay. It's not a problem. It's going right there. And my rice is doing okay, so I'm just going to grab this fork. And I'm just going to put it in the flour, give it a little toss in there. Like so. And let's put it right in here. Very quick dinner. Very quick. So the chicken is going to be ready before. No, it won't. I have to put it still to cook. So it'll cook alongside of the rice while the rice is cooking. So they'll be done about the same time. Because I don't like to cook when you have one thing is already cooked and you got to wait for the other one. And one gets cold, especially if it's macaroni and cheese. No bueno. Alright, so here we go. This is my last piece. I'm going to put that right there. Or there's a little piece, a little stowaway right there. And alrighty, so that's it. I'm not going to get rid of this, you guys. You know why I'm not going to get rid of this? Because I'm going to use this like to make kind of like a roux. When I make my sauce for the chicken, it's going to come out like a roux because I'm going to put a little bit of flour and butter on it. Because I'm not going to use this same pan. I could use the same pan, I just can't use the oil. That's too much oil. So, okay, that calmed down a little bit. Good. So, now I'm going to mix up my rice. Okay, so you see my rice is really dry. So I'm going to add a little bit of water to this. And that's about 1/2 cup. So, you could say I used 1.5 cups of rice for this. I'm just gonna add a little salt to it because I didn't add any salt, any pepper, I didn't add anything. I want to add some more butter for sure. So I'm gonna give it that. Okay, that's good. So I gave a nice 4 pats of butter there. And I'm gonna reduce the heat after I put a little bit of salt and pepper on this. So let me get a little salt, pepper. Put some pepper on there. And add a little salt. Okay, that's good. Now we give this all a nice little mix. And like I said, since it has a lot of it has enough water in it for the rice that I want it to come out. I just want to add a little bit of the butter and garlic seasoning to it because I think it'll bring it out more and it'll give it a nice color to the food. So just a little bit of butter and garlic. Alright, that's it. All the cheese melted. We could always add a little bit more cheese to the top, but this is great. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover it up. I'm going to cover this and I'm going to lower the heat to like a simmer, just so it could sit there simmering. And let's flip these babies and see what they look like. Okay. They're looking very nice. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, so I can get rid of this plate here. I don't need this anymore. So I still have the onions, which I'm going to use to make the roux, the lemon roux. And I still have more Parmesan. And I have a little bit of butter to add to it. And I have my garlic. I'm all set up. So I'm just going to wait till this fries up. And then I'll come back in a few minutes, okay? Hi, everybody. So I'm back. And these are the last 2 pieces. These are already done. So these are the last 2 pieces to take out. They browned really nicely. Not burned. Nice little color on them. So these are already ready. Now, I was debating whether I should use this to fry up the my onions and my garlic, but I might not do that. I'm just gonna get rid of this. Hold on 1 second. Alright, so what I did was I just dumped that nasty stuff out. And since I'm using the pan again, nothing to wash in there. It's nice and clean. So my pot is already hot. So what I want to do is I want to add a little bit of butter to this right here. Okay, so I'm going to add the butter and I'm going to let this cook up because it's already cooking up really fast. You can see that. So delicious. So I'm going to cook this up, people. Alright. I'm doing good. I didn't check my rice yet. It's been about maybe 10 minutes cooking already, but I didn't check it. I'm going to check it in a few minutes. Right now, I'm just melting this butter. And what I want to do is I want to grab the rest of my onions and I'm going to throw them in here. Okay, and I'm going to add, I'm not adding all this oil, this garlic, it's a lot. So I would say about 1 tablespoon of garlic. I can put this to the side now. I don't need that anymore. So I added 1 tablespoon of garlic. And I'm just going to cook this up a little bit. Smelling really nice, the onion. I didn't peek there because I'm not ready to peek there, but I'll look there in a few more minutes, okay? So I'm gonna get this a little brown. Let's wait for this to get a little brown. Do you like this setup, guys? You gotta tell me in in the comments if you like this setup better, or do you like the way the camera looked the other way, because I did a modification over here and I changed some things around, so now the camera's sitting kind of differently. You just let me know if it looks good or it doesn't look good. Can you see better? Okay, so you'll let me know. So let's bring this up, the heat on this, and to this I'm gonna add some lemon pepper seed. Wait, I'm not gonna add that to it. I'm gonna add it once I put the chicken in there. First I want to concentrate on this. What I do want to add to this is the little pulp that was from the orange, from the lemon. I'll add the pulp, and I'll add the rind. The rind, what I peeled from the lemon. So I'm gonna add that to it. It's starting to smell really good. So I'm just gonna go in here to my seasoned stuff, and I'm just gonna take a little bit of the roux, like about that much. Maybe this is about a tablespoon. I would say about a tablespoon. And I'm just gonna put that in here, and I'm just gonna let that cook down. Smelling really nice. Oh, that lemon. So that's smelling really good, guys. Really nice. All right, so I think I'm gonna add just another tablespoon. So you could say I added 2 tablespoons of the flour. That was the seasoned flour. I'm gonna take this and put it on this side right here. Okay, so my seasoned flour, and to this you can add some stock, or you can add some whatever you want to add, like stock or some. I'm gonna lower it because this is too high. Or you can just hold on guys, really quick. Or you can add like a tablespoon of the cream of chicken. Not a lot, because this is supposed to be like a liquidy, not so much. You don't want it too thick, but I'm just gonna add about 2 spoons of this, like that, and like that. Only because, let me tell you, that's not even half a can. That's less than half a can. It's about up to here. So yeah, it's right here, guys. So I didn't use the whole can. I used just about that much, less than half a can. So what I want to do is I'm gonna let this cook up a little bit, and I'm gonna add a little water to this. So right now it's just like a roux, and it has seasonings in it because you saw that I seasoned it up. So okay, this is good. Now what I want to do is I'm gonna add a little bit of water to it. Okay, I got, this is exactly a cup of water, which I don't need that much. This is about almost half a cup, a little bit more than half a cup. And I just want to loosen this up again. See the roux? Now I want to loosen that roux. Roux is just a little pasty effect that you get when you throw some flour into something and it starts to thicken. So that's what this is, like a roux. So this is about half a cup of water. So I'm just gonna add a little bit more. I'm gonna raise the heat a little bit. It smells really good. You could see this. Look how nice. Hey, the camera's closer now. I can show you guys. All right, so there we go. That's perfect. That's excellent. That's what I wanted. All right, so I'm gonna add just a little tiny bit of lemon pepper on there. Even though it has some, I'm just gonna add a little bit there. And I'm gonna put my chicken in here. Wait, not yet. First, I'm gonna add half of these on the bottom, just so it could start making that fragrance. I'm gonna lower the heat a little bit. So I'm gonna add, okay, I guess that one's going in. Okay, so I'm gonna take this piece right there. I'm gonna put it there. Put get them coated first. So they're nice and coated. Okay. Alright, so that's good there. What I want to do is I'm just going to flip it around. And I think I'm going to add a little bit more water because this roux is too thick. So it's just going to need a little bit more liquid. It's starting to look like a chicken marsala or a chicken something else. So let's just give it. I just wanted to make sure that it was coated all in that goodness because you want it to be really good, huh? Oh, that one split. Not a problem. Right, guys? Not a problem. All right. Okay, that's it. So now I'm going to add a little bit of cheese to this. Just a little bit. That's good. I'm going to save the rest of the cheese and I'm going to throw it on top of there. So I have like 3 little lemon wedges left. I'm going to put them on the top. And any juice that comes out, I'm just going to give it, just like I said, just a little bit of water because I want it to cook down. That looks and smells delicious. So I'm going to get a cover. And I'm just going to cover this up like so. And I'm going to check my rice. Let's see how the rice is coming along. It's looking nice. It's looking real nice. I hope you could see it. Look at that. Nice fluffiness. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. See, that's perfect. You didn't need any more water to that. Like I told you, 1.5 cups of water, 2 cups of rice. So this is cooked up. I mean, I think this rice is ready, but like I said, I'm gonna leave it simmering just until 10 minutes. All I want this to do is to cook for 10 minutes. So I'll be back in 10 minutes, okay? Let's let that cook. Look, you can see the little lemons in there. All right, so I'll be back. Hi everybody, I'm back and this chicken smells so good and it is ready. And my rice is ready too. So you know what time it is, right? Time to serve a plate. Look at that beautifulness. It smells and looks divine. All right, so I'm gonna grab a spoon. Oops, sorry. Okay, let me grab a spoon. I didn't want to scratch my thing with this, but okay, so my pretty plates and we're ready to serve. So I'm gonna grab some of this. Oh, definitely let me shut the stove off because it is ready. And so is my broccoli rice, looking really pretty. Guys, this is so good. All right, so that's it. That's the most I could serve on this plate because I'm trying to watch my figure. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm not kidding. Guys, I lost I'm 40 pounds in about 4 months. So kudos to me. All right, so look at this beautiful chicken. Just look. Delicious. Look at this. That's one. Oh, that's sauce. I need another spoon helping hand. Can you give me a spoon? Because I need to put some of that broth on top of here because it looks so good. I just got to put some sauce and the lemon rind and then it would look perfect. Picture perfect. All right, so here we go. I'm going to add a little bit of lemon there and a little lemon here. Guys, this looks delicious. I hope you try to make this recipe and I hope you like it. I hope your family likes it. It looks absolutely divine. So that's my recipe. Lemon chicken with some broccoli rice. I hope you like this recipe. This is my plate and I'm gonna enjoy, and I hope you enjoyed watching it. If you did, give me a thumbs up, like, subscribe, comment, share it to your friends so they can make good meals like this. And I hope everybody has a blessed day. Bye. Love you for watching. Thanks. Bye.